Good morning, good afternoon. My name is D.Roof. I am the spokesman for the Liquid Movement. I thought it would be proper and you know and important to have a first impression with the audience, hence you, and give you somewhat of a back round about who I am and why I chose the Liquid Movement as the title for my account, if I may. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you for, you know, gracing me with your presence and allowing me to speak to you. And I'm very grateful for you listening to, the words I have to say. Um, I am an individual that likes to talk about social issues, political issues, um, environmental issues. I'm pretty much open, man. You know what I mean? I'm very open. I like to bring a lot of things to the table and kind of like not argue with people, but come to a common ground, hear people's sides, give my opinion, go back and forth. It's a This is also somewhat of a blog. I'm a vent a little bit. Have fun with y'all. Um, you know, introduce y'all to what I do. I like to create. I am an artist. I play the keyboard. Um, I do graphic design work. Uh, you know, I actually write. I rap. I do poetry. You know what I mean? I sing when ain't nobody listening. No, I'm joking. But anyway, I do a little bit of everything. So we gonna have fun, man. The reason I chose the liquid movement is because I think especially since me growing up in the Western Hemisphere versus the Eastern Hemisphere, um, we're kind of taught to be, especially in the United States, it's kind of like it's kind of unwritten rule to be solid, especially as a man. You taught to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. What you gonna do? You know how hard of set. What's good, set? No, but seriously, you know what I mean. You taught to be like kind of like hard. You know what I mean. And versus in some of my studies of the Eastern Hemisphere or for instance China or whatever, it's kind of like especially with some of their self defense activities and whatnot. They're kind of taught to be more of a liquid. It's kind of like an aim. You're aiming to be a liquid versus a solid. One of the benefits from being a liquid is the fact that it can change forms. A liquid can be a solid. It can be frozen and become ice. It can be vapor. It can be gas, or it can be liquid. So versus hence water, for instance, you know, it it can change forms versus rock. It's kind of hard to melt rock down and become a liquid form. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like versus fire. You know what I mean? Another element. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got this quick blaze, but like wind is your friend, but liquid is actually your enemy. Liquid can put you out. And liquid is, in my eyes, probably one of the strongest elements. This planet Earth has to offer. And adaptable. It can change to us and change and adjust, flip, turn, all that good stuff. So that's kind of like why I named it the Liquid Movement, if I may. A lot of people probably like, why you call it the Revolution? And versus the movement, and I got my reasons. And I recognize the difference. A revolution is something that continues to turn and never quite stops, versus a movement is something that has a beginning and an ending. Um, you know, and I think all great things have to come to an end, including my life. So hopefully it doesn't end. Hopefully it lasts for a long, long, long time. But change is good. Change is good. Change can be good. Change can be bad. So maybe one day I upgrade to revolution, but right now it's a movement. It starts off as a movement because you never really know when it might end. So, enjoy it while it lasts. That's why I look at life. Again, we're going to have fun, y'all. We're going to have fun. And the reason, again, I made the first impression, because, I plan on continue to do this. And, we might jump into some issues, or I might respond to somebody's, video that they didn't put out there. And, then they go, but who is this cat? Where is, you know what I mean? Like, who is he? I'm from Cleveland. You know what I mean? Who is he? Where is he from? Like, who he come off talking all outside his neck and all that stuff. And you know what I mean? I'm a very peaceful person. I'm a very, very peaceful person. So I want people to keep that in mind. If I seem like I'm at all, someone trying to ruffle people's wings and whatnot, I'm not. I'm just, giving people another point of view. So I think it's important to have that first impression with people, so people know who you are, what kind of way. It's like they get they can a first impression is really, honestly, in some people's mind, your only impression. That first time they meet you, that first time they see you, is like, what is this cat? You got to come in the door, you got to show them exactly, what I'm saying, what you about. If you a fierce dude, you know what I mean, you come in the door, you throw some fists and stuff, you know what I mean, all that good stuff. Or you just, walk in, you have a conversation, and you greet them like a diplomat. Or you can get into some gangster stuff, you know what I mean? But it don't matter. So again, I just wanted to introduce myself. Again, thank you for taking out the time to listen to my 6 minutes and 48 seconds of mumbo jumbo. So again, enjoy. Have a great day, great week, great month, great year, great decade. Let's work on that great century. All right, peace, y'all. All right.